Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Bissel 3-in-1 vac. This thing is super lightweight. Here's all the pieces it comes with: a little vacuum head, a handle, a 15-foot extension cord, and the main unit. So the thing slides together really easily. It only took me like 2 minutes to put it together, so that was no big deal. And the bottom main vacuum head piece doesn't have a brush roller, guys, so this is mainly going to be for hard floors. I am going to show you its usability on carpet, but it is mainly for hard floors. I also want to note that extension cord being only 15 feet is really kind of a big deal because it was very short, so I just wanted to go ahead and mention that. So this is me running it across some carpet that I have. It doesn't do well on carpet. Like I said, this vacuum is definitely going to be meant for hard floors, but it does get like the top dirt off. So if you just have like some pieces of dirt here and there on your carpet, you can run it over it and it will get some of that dirt off just for like in between cleanings. It doesn't have a brush roller, so it's just not going to pick up things that are embedded in your carpet. Definitely this is going to be a vacuum for those hardwood floors, or just linoleum, anything like that. I'm just going to show you guys a few examples now of me vacuuming up random pieces of dirt throughout my home. And right here, I just want you guys to know that there is a piece of, not like dirt, but it's like a splatter that got on the floor. So it's not that it was unable to suck that up, it was just a splatter mark on the floor that I needed to like mop up instead. This is an area behind my trash can that gets super dirty and I have to clean it often. And I just wanted to show you guys that this thing really will go all the way to the wall. Like, it vacuums the dirt even at the edge of the wall. And I really love that about it, because a lot of vacuums, like, the head is too big, the headpiece, and when you try to go to the edge of the wall, instead of vacuuming up the dirt there, it sort of just pushes it against the wall. So that was definitely a huge positive for this vacuum. I just want to mention too that it did do really good on carpet in this one instance where I had cat litter on my carpet. This happens to be my laundry room where my cat litter is. Because it's the type of dirt to just sit on top of the rug, the vacuum did pretty well with it. So if you have a lot of cat litter and it's just the type of vacuum you want to keep in your laundry room or whatever, it can get that cat litter off the carpet pretty well. So now that you've seen the vacuum in action for a little bit, I do want to touch on a few things. The price of this thing is $25. Obviously, that is super cheap. It's very lightweight, and part of that is because it's corded, so it has no battery in it. So that just makes it very easy to use. You don't get tired at all, pretty much, because it feels like a feather. But one of the things about it that I really dislike is that the cord is only 15 feet. Now, this does not reach far at all. I can't even, like, if I plug it in my living room, I can't reach the other side of my living room. So, I mean, to solve that problem, all you would have to do is use an extension cord. So it's not a huge deal, but it definitely matters because I don't really want to use up an extension cord to dedicate to this vacuum. And that does add to the cost if you need to go buy one just for this. So, you know, that's definitely something to think about. Another thing that I was really upset about was the fact that it didn't come with any attachments. So even though you can use this as a handheld vacuum, I'm not going to show you any parts where I'm using it handheld because without the vacuum attachments, the suction couldn't be concentrated, so it really wasn't very good. I did want to show you guys this part here where I am putting the vacuum down to show you guys how far it can go under furniture. It can lean down quite a bit before the headpiece starts to lift up. So it can go under some furniture. So that's definitely useful about it since the vacuum isn't huge or anything. But I have had a few other vacuums that can actually go further under something than this one. So it's okay, but it's not the best I've ever had. So right here, I'm just going to show you guys how it goes together. I can just pop out that top piece really easily, and this piece just pulls out, and it's only held in by friction, so it's, you know, it took me a minute to get it out, but it just pops out like that. Very easy to use. And then I just slip it back in there. Like I said, it's just held in by friction, so it's very easy. And the top piece, I just slide it in and clip it back on there, and that's it. So that is super duper easy to use. Right here, I'm just going to show you guys how I clean out the vacuum. There's nothing too complicated about this at all. It's a lot like other vacuums. I have a Makita vacuum I use a lot, and it's super similar to that. I just open it up, and the dirt cup is right there. I do like how when you open it, the dirt isn't immediately falling out. Like it has something covering it. I like that a lot because it helps keep the mess from going everywhere. So I've just dumped the dirt out, and now I'm gonna get it off of the filter because stuff does stick to the filter a lot. So just make sure it's not, like before you use the vacuum, look at it and make sure it's not all clogged up with a bunch of dirt before you start using it, because that's probably gonna affect the suction. And here I am just putting it back together. Super easy, there's really nothing to it. And it just clicks back into place. And there you have it, you're ready to use it again. So next I'm going to show you guys how to clean the filter. The instructions actually don't say how often to clean the filter, so I'm just going to give you my best guess here. I would just do it about every 2 weeks if you use the vacuum, I don't know, a little bit. I only use it occasionally, so every 2 weeks is good for me. If you're using it constantly, like 2-3 times a day, then I would definitely clean it once a week. But I had to use the sprayer, and the instructions do say you can use warm water to clean it. You can use mild dish soap on it too if that's necessary. And then after, just make sure it's dry before you put it back in the vacuum. That's probably going to take about 48 hours. A lot of times things say 24 hours, but in my experience, they're usually not dry until it's been 48 hours. Right here, I'm just going to let you guys hear the vacuum. So this vacuum has some pros and cons. Pros being that it's lightweight, affordable, and has decent suction, and cons being that it comes with no attachments and the cord is only 15 feet. I was really excited to being able to use this with my car, but because it didn't come with any attachments and the extension cord was so short, I really can't use it in my car at all. The attachments are really needed so that I can have concentrated suction to get the dirt out of my car. But since it didn't have any, I really couldn't use it with my car at all. So that was kind of a disappointment and took away from its usability. But I do think this vacuum could be useful in some situations. I think if your vacuum has broken and you need a vacuum while you save up money to buy yourself another high-end vacuum, this could be a good candidate if you have mostly hard floors or vinyl. I also think it would be good for like maybe a storefront entrance that gets dirty a lot. If you had something like this on the side, you could keep your storefront nice and clean and tidy, and I do think it would work really good for that. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I'm really glad that you stopped by. Please leave a comment and like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.